Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network. Thank you so much for your love and support, you guys. I really appreciate it. There's so much going on in life, but the more you stay positive, the better off things will be. I promise that you guys are going to get through it. I'm not saying you're going to get through it the way you want to, but you're going to get through it. So let's go ahead and get into this reading for you, Pisces. If you want to join our circle, which is the membership, to get early access to readings like this, be sure to hit the join our circle link below or hit the join button. If you'd like merch, that's linked below. If you want to get a reading or follow me on Instagram or TikTok, all of the links are below. Please use those links. That is the only way that I can guarantee that you are not being taken advantage of, okay? Be sure to leave me a comment as well. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, you guys. We would love to have you. And thank you so much for your love and support. Also, if you want more unfiltered readings, and I'm not saying the readings are false, I just have to filter them because of certain situations. And you guys, if you pick up on what I'm throwing down, you know what I'm talking about. But if you want a more unfiltered reading, be sure to join the diameter tier, because that is the only way that you will be guaranteed to get those exclusive messages. Okay. For Pisces, let's see. Ooh, somebody's grandma want to say hello. Hey, grandma. She want to say hello. She loved church. Your grandma loved going to church and loved being around her family. Probably had some glasses too. Took care of the babies, took care of the kids. She said hello. Okay. Let's see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother God, what are the messages that we need to be talking about with Pisces at this time? Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces at this time? Thank you. Ooh, pregnancy. What else? Can we get some more? Clingy. Ghosted. Kind of was going in the reverse. And doppelganger. Jeez. All right. So some of you feel like you saw a ghost, but you're not sure. May have just been your reflection or something out the corner of your eye, but you thought you saw it. So you probably did. Also, somebody here could be pregnant or growing some type of project, business. Okay. Somebody could be really clingy to you because they are pregnant. Okay. Somebody could just be really clingy in general, whether they're pregnant or not. You could also be growing a business as well, Pisces, and you're really attached to this project. You're growing something, and you're really attached to whatever it is, right? So if it's not a baby, it could be a business. It could be a project or an idea. But you are focused on not giving up, okay? Somebody could be imitating you, okay? Like they was doing me on Instagram. That's why I told y'all I use the links below. But somebody could be imitating you or emulating you in some way. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery, but not if it's malicious, in my opinion. Okay? So you could definitely have somebody who's trying to be like you or kind of like imitate your swag or your style or your delivery in a situation. Somebody who ghosted you could be trying to come back into your life. Or somebody who disappears in and out of your life could be trying to come back. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to get some kippers. Kipper. Kipper. That was corny. But whatever. Okay, let's see. What's pregnancy for Pisces? What is this message about? Privileged lady. Okay. So if you're growing anything, or if you're literally pregnant, someone could be pregnant. If you are not able to get pregnant, this could be somebody else. This could be a daughter. Okay. But someone wants to be taken care of. They don't want to be left out in the cold. They don't want to be abandoned just because they're pregnant or something like that. Also, if you are the one who's pregnant, growing a business, or your mind is full of ideas, okay, I feel like you're being taken care of. You're being watched over. This could be by your grandmother. What's clinging? Ooh, change flipped right in my hand. Yeah, someone is attached to an outcome, or they're attached to like somewhere where they live. They don't want to leave. Someone may have to move and they don't want to leave where they live. Someone is moving, and someone is going to have to move, but they like where they live. They don't want to move. What's ghosted in the reverse? Poverty. Yeah. I don't know. There's a poverty mindset here that someone is really attached to. Someone is moving out of poverty, though. I feel like someone is moving to a better place. Or they really want to move to a better... So, because this could be you. You could be wanting to move into a better neighborhood, and that's really all you're thinking about. Or you want to move into a nicer home, and that's what you're thinking about, and you're really attached to that idea. You want to be in a nicer environment, or a nicer home, or a nicer neighborhood, or a bigger house, a bigger space. But in order to do this, you have to let go of like any poverty mindset that you have, being worried about money. Okay. I feel like this could be a family curse or a generational curse that's in your family. Is like people being worried about their finances or money when everything is going to be taken care of. Like somebody is taken care of here. Somebody has a lot of ideas, or they're growing a business, or they're pregnant, and they're afraid of being broke, or they're afraid of being poor, or they're afraid of like getting kicked out, being on the street. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, we got you. We got your back. And we're leading you where you need to go. Okay, so snap out of it. What's doppelganger? Journey. So let's see. Hey Siri, what's the definition of doppelganger? An apparition or double of a living person. Wow. Okay, so you know what I feel like this means? I feel like there are many of you on different timelines, right? 10, 10. That's a 9. That's a 12. I feel like you guys... This is going to sound crazy as fuck. Oop, didn't mean to cuss. This is going to sound crazy, y'all. But I feel like some of you have crossed over onto a different timeline, maybe in your dreams or something. I don't know. But there's another version of you on a different timeline somewhere that has already progressed to where you're about to go, or you've seen this part of yourself or this version of yourself, and you're about to replace yourself in that timeline with who you are currently right now. If it don't make sense, I can't help you. Okay, mature man, bad health. Somebody has an older man around them who may be going through some type of illness or sickness, something like that. We have apology at the bottom, and then we have father figure. So this could be this mature man could be your father. And he's had health problems. And he may be feeling as if he's not got that much time left. I feel like these health problems are problems that you already know about. It's not like he's unhealthy or having some mysterious illness that pops up out of nowhere. This is somebody who you already know is sick, or somebody who you know has been sick and going through some things. The grandmother card could be the grandmother on your father's side. that just came through, okay? She could definitely have taken care of you when you were a baby. This is very specific. But I think that some of you guys are attached to an outcome of a situation or really hoping for something to happen a certain way. But if you want it to happen that way, it's like you have to abandon some type of poverty mindset, thinking that you're always going to be in this situation, or thinking that you're always going to be broke, thinking that you're always going to be at some type of detriment. And I feel like you're struggling to do that. And it's got something to do with your father and your grandfather, or your father and your grandmother, generational curses, family trauma. Yeah. Like, it's like you're looking forward to disappointment, but you're not looking forward to it in a happy way. It's just because you've been through so much disappointment in your life. It's like you see, that's what it is. It's like you're seeing things collapse, or you're seeing things go wrong. But I don't think it's going to go wrong. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Pisces. I'm really, like, tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, because I think you guys are tired too. But it's like, however I'm reacting to this situation, I feel like is the same way that, you know, your spirit guides or your ancestors could be feeling in the situation. You know, like they want to help you. They want to guide you. They want you to see that you're on this journey, and that there's several different versions of yourself that you could choose to be. Because, okay, I could have chosen to be a criminal, but I didn't want to live that life. You know what I mean? So there's a different version of me somewhere who did choose to be a criminal. And I just chose not to be in that particular reality. But you can choose the reality you want, but you have to get out of your head, and you have to start, like, really paying attention to what it is that your spirit team is trying to tell you. People walking back. I don't be wanting everybody to know my business. What's this pregnancy and privileged lady? What is pregnancy and privileged lady? 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. There could be something. It could be hard for you to communicate. The Fool card and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's hard for you to move past this pain. It's hard for you to move past this hurt. It's hard for you to move past some type of disappointment. And I'm not trying to diminish what you've been through, because, y'all, listen. I've been through so much, and I can relate so much to how you feel right now. Like, there are times, like, you can scroll through my timeline. You can scroll through my other channel. There are so many times where I have felt defeated in situations. There are so many times where I felt like there was no way out of situations. But you have to release yourself from that. You have to put that baggage down. You have to move on. I feel like the way that you're talking to yourself is, like, not positive. Or the way you talk about yourself is not positive. The way you view yourself is not positive. It's so hard for you to see that you're taken care of. It's so hard for you to hear what Spirit is trying to tell you, because you're so focused on the negative of situations or how things may fall apart or fail. I posted this video of this little kid, and it made me cry this morning because it was so sweet. It's like his parents attached a microphone to him when he went snowboarding. They attached a microphone to him, and they could hear what he was saying. And I'll play it for you because it was so cute and so sweet. And it was like this little kid, even though he's young, you know, and I think that's what a lot of adults don't understand, is that children really do know the secret, and we ruin them because somebody ruined us. But instead of dealing with what we have to deal with, either whether it be our mother, our father, relationships, husbands, wives, baby mamas, baby daddies, friends, family members, what our children may do to us that we take personally, like, no matter what way we've been hurt, it's like we feel like that's some type of excuse to be negative or to keep going down the same path or to keep believing the same thing, and it's not an excuse. So I'm going to show y'all this video because it was so cute. He was like hilarious. Okay, so let me see.
You slip.
Wait. Oh, no.
Way you slip. I won't fall. Maybe I will. That's okay, 'cause we all fall. Have fun, Dad. Well, let's go down this big old hill. Wee woo! Wee woo! Wee woo! Woo!
Hey, what kind of dinosaur are you?
Tyrannosaurus. I'm a Stegosaurus.
He said, the dad said, what kind of dinosaur are you? He said, Powdersaurus. Then he was trying to get up. He said, Stuckosaurus. So cute. It's ridiculous. But he was like, I might fall. He's like, I won't fall. And then he said, I might fall, but that's okay. And that was the part that like, I just want you guys to have a happy life. I want to have a happy life. But I think that some of you guys are dealing with a lot of like trauma and stuff, and you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it. It's about your father. It's about your grandmother. It's about, I don't know what it's about. Maybe you're waiting for an apology. I don't know what it is. My dad never really apologized. My dad is a bit narcissistic. He's a narcissist. Undiagnosed. Displaying symptoms of which I am not a lawyer, doctor, or psychologist. So see the disclaimer below. But he displays symptoms and things of a narcissist. And he was never there in my life. He made it hard for my mom. Even after he found me and found out that she had passed away, still tried to call her out and blame her for situations and talk down on her after years later, and has never apologized. Like, he's apologized and said, I'm sorry, with a butt on it. And I just have to let that go. You know what I mean? Like, I had to let that go. I could not hold on to it. My ex-husband, he's apologized several times, but never changed his ways. That's the thing. People can apologize all the time. And I think y'all are stuck on somebody apologizing. You can't hold your life up for that. Because it's like, if you're stuck on people apologizing to you for the things that they did to hurt you, you're gonna be dead and in your grave before you hear that apology. And you probably gonna go to an early grave because you're so worried about somebody apologizing when you need to let it go. I'm just saying to y'all, if y'all, people don't be wanting to hear the truth because the truth hurts. But that's the truth, bruh. That's the truth. And I be so tired. Like, it's so crazy that it's so many people out here talking about spirituality and growth and, loving yourself and self-love and having positive energy and being high vibrational, when they sitting here and can't even be positive with the main source of enlightenment that they claim that they get. Like, I just don't get it. Let me move on. What's clingy and change? Cause I gotta let it go. That some of y'all, not all of y'all. Let me calm down. But some folks out here, like, I guess I just have to accept that people don't like positivity. People don't like hearing the truth. I have to accept that, and I gotta let it go. And I gotta just keep doing what I'm doing because I love what I do. But it's very heartbreaking, And I think that that's part of the reason why, that's part of how you feel. Like, this could be how you feel about situations. It's like, you have to accept that certain people don't want to come with you. Certain people don't want to grow. Certain people don't want to be positive. Certain people aren't going to apologize. A lot of folks just don't want to change. 3 of Cups. What else is clingy? Change. And the 3 of Cups. Can I get one more? 10 of Swords. Be mindful that you're not attached to an image that you see somebody else living, because how they living may not really be how they living. I feel like a lot of you guys want some type of celebratory lifestyle. You want to live a certain type of lifestyle, 3 of Cups. But I feel like you're sabotaging yourself with 10 of Swords, being so attached to this certain lifestyle instead of being happy where you are. Emperor and the Star card. I don't know if some of y'all are obsessed with famous people, or you look at too much social media. Oh, y'all heard Dilemma? They was jamming. It was loud. She said, no matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, and boy, you know I'm crazy over you. Oh, that sounded bad. It's early in the morning, y'all. Not that early, really. But you know what that song was about? Dilemma was about, no matter, she said, no matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you. And I think that's what this is. That's like grass is greener syndrome. You know what I mean? I feel like some of you guys are struggling to accept your life as it is. You're struggling to move forward in life as it is because you feel that there is some type of lifestyle that you should be living, but you're not living. But I think that you have to remember and be very mindful, because people portray things that are lies online. What's ghosted in reverse and poverty? Especially if it's something like you looking at people online, or looking at, it could be your friends, looking at people around you who are living a certain way, looking at your family members who are living a certain way. You're setting yourself up to fail because it's like you're trying to be something or do something that you're not. And I'm not saying you can't get there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't live beyond your means trying to live a lifestyle that you're not ready to live in yet. You can't be depressed all the time thinking that you're not good enough because you're watching too much social media and looking at people who appear to have certain things that they don't really have. Sun card. What else is poverty? Ghosted. And the Sun, 3 of Wands. So you're about to see the light in this situation. You're about to have clarity. You're about to see the truth in a situation. But it's like, in order to see this truth, you have to let go of the poverty. I also feel like you have to wake up expecting to be happy. You have to choose what you see. You know how they put those pictures online and they be like, well, what do you see in the picture? And people see different things. You have to choose what you see. If you wake up every day and feel like your life is horrible, you have to either choose to look at it in a different way or get your ass up and change it. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you were looking, I feel like you've been distracted, but you're about to see clearly. I feel like there was some type of illusion that was blocking your vision, but you're about to see clearly. Stop trying to measure yourself up to other people. Stop comparing yourself. That's what I feel like I need to say. If you want to accomplish your goals, stop comparing yourself to other people and what they're doing, and comparing yourself to when they were able to do what they were able to do versus when you were able to do what you were able to do. Because this is your journey. It's not anybody else's journey. I feel like you know this already, but you're struggling to do so. Okay, exactly. You know this already, but you're struggling to do so. You could be being very stubborn, Pisces, and I'm not in the mood to be fighting with you. I don't want to hear it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I asked Spirit, what you need to know. This is what you need to know if you want to get out of your situation. If you want to get this house, if you want to get this upgraded lifestyle that you want, that's how you have to think. You have to think that, you have to know and believe that whatever you're doing at the time that you're doing it is exactly what needs to happen. And you have to do it because you want to do it. You have to do it because you love to do it. You can't do it to expect something from it. And I think a lot of you guys, you know, you're waiting for a time when you're happy, but it's like Spirit wants you to be happy now. And that's how you're going to get out of poverty. What's doppelganger and journey? The Emperor. There's some type of loss or sadness that you keep attaching yourself to. I feel like you're on the road. Like, this is who you, the Emperor is who you are supposed to be. The Emperor is who you will be if you decide to follow what Spirit is telling you. Nine of Wands. There goes that Nine of Wands again. You can't give up. Like, whatever this is, you cannot give up. Seven of Wands. See, that's what I'm saying. You know you can't give up. So I feel like a lot of you are coming out of this energy of like waiting on people to apologize. A lot of you are starting to realize that it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if they apologize. It doesn't matter what they say to you. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter like how much you want them to do right. It doesn't matter like what other people got going on, how much money they have, where they are in their life. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what you're doing. All that matters is the work that you're putting in. All that matters is the effort that you have and the discipline that you keep. What's the advice for Pisces? Goddess of the Moon and action. Exactly. You got to take action. Your guides are trying to talk to you right now. They're really trying to reach you right now. There's a strong connection to your spirit team. We have contract and door to value. Yeah, so it's like, it's already in your soul contract that you are going to be able to have this financial freedom, or that you're going to be able to have this value. It's already been written, but it's like you have to believe that that's the case. You can't be here sitting here upset about what it is that you see right now. You have to envision what you want. And believe it. See, that's the problem. I think a lot of y'all are struggling with believing what you don't see. But in order to see it, you have to believe it first. People say, oh, you have to see it to believe it. No, you don't have to see it to believe it. You have to believe it and then you'll see it. That's where they got you messed up. But if you want something, you have to believe it's already there. You have to live your life like you already have it. Not living beyond your means, but in a mentality like you already have it, okay? One more advice for Pisces. Silence and new vision. Exactly. See, again, this third eye energy. You have to envision and meditate on this new beginning. You have to envision and meditate the life that you want. Because you're doing it, I feel like you're doing it in your sleep, or you're doing it at some time where your subconscious is in control. But when you wake up, it's like you go 10 steps back, 10. Because I feel like you guys are stressed or have a lot on your plate. But it's like even throughout all of those struggles, Spirit is trying to tell you they got your back, but you ain't believing them. So it's like, what can they do? You have to have belief. Thunderbolt and sorrow. So it's like, yeah. All of a sudden something happens and you get depressed or you get sad. You got to figure out how to get yourself out of that. First of all, you got to figure out what's causing it. Then you have to figure out how to get yourself out of it. You have to look at what the situation really is. And then figure out how to get out of it. And then once you figure out how to get out of it, it's choosing to do differently. So that's what I said. If you want to subscribe, you do what you want. Like the video, do what you want, y'all. Leave a comment. I would appreciate it. If you want to join the membership, that's cool too. But y'all do what you want because you're going to do it anyway. Love y'all. Pisces, remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.